guys, it's Marsha with Marsha's Mind. What's on my mind today? Just some things I wanted to tell you about. Things like connecting to, it's like ghost stories and synchronicities. So that's what I wanted to do. It's a little different kind of video. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Today I just wanted to go over a synchronicity that I had. So I asked the universe for a sign about my uncle Gio. To tell me to keep on going this path that I'm doing this project, and I wanted to know if I was on the right path to give me a sign of my uncle, right? Usually you get your answer in about 24 to 48 hours, and I was leaving work on the second day that I had asked this, and I got a green light. And I have this thing where when I get a green light, I'm all like, high five universe, you know, high five Uncle Gio, yeah. Well, that happened, and it was interesting because at that time a Erasure song was on. I don't know if you know who that group is, but it was on, and I was immediately thought of my uncle because he's the one that introduced me to Erasure. And it was the song don't give up now, we're gonna, what is it, celebrate, what is it, we're gonna break these chains of love. Okay, I don't sing, but anyway, it was that song, and I'm thinking, don't give up now, oh yeah. And then I'm like, Erasure, that reminds me so much of my Uncle Gio, aw. And then I went to another stop sign, and not stop sign, but a stoplight, and the time was 4:43, and the license plate in front of me read 4, a letter 344. I just thought that was interesting. 4344. It was 4:43. I mean, hello, Marsh. It was 4:43 p.m. And that night I got a call from my aunt, and we were talking about him. There's more signs of my uncle. I asked her, and my Aunt Gina, how old was he when he passed away? Because he passed away on April 3rd, 4/3. I asked her how old was he, and she said 44. Okay, so if that wasn't a sign from my uncle, I don't know what was. I mean, hello, I get a green light, I say hello Uncle Gio, I get the 4:43, I get 4:344. You know, when he passed away it was 4:3, he passed away when he was 44, and then my aunt calls and we talk about him. So that was pretty interesting. Interesting enough, I had also asked the universe for a sign that I see an aquamarine stone, or I hear the word or something, and not thinking that it's not too specific. I should have probably asked for something more specific. But the thing is, I got the sign, not because it's my birthstone, not because it's March, but I got the sign in a book I would not have thought it was. I was reading a book, you know, I just finished it. It was a really good book, by the way. And they mentioned the word aquamarine. So I'm like, okay, I think that was my sign. And that was the sign. I had asked the universe to show me that sign to know I should stick with another project that I was doing. And that was a yes, that was a go. Then, believe this or not, yes, I did ask the angels, Archangel Michael and the universe, my higher self, give me a sign about my Oma, that I should stop this one certain project that I'm doing. And lo and behold, my aunt calls, like I said, and in that same conversation we discussed my Oma. And I never know when my aunt's gonna call. I didn't expect her to call, and so I'm thinking, well, maybe I should have asked for more specific, like off the wall, not very common signs, right? Pretty interesting. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I thought that was pretty interesting. And I don't know, do you ever get that? I love those kind of signs and stuff. And another one that I had gotten was a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, but my Opa had just passed away. That was my grandpa. And I guess maybe a week after that, there was a turtle in our yard. And I live in the forest, people. We don't have turtles here. And I don't know if any of our neighbors have turtles as pets, but there was a turtle in our backyard. Funny thing was, we were outside with our dogs playing, and all of a sudden we heard our dog barking. We're like, what is she barking at? And she's over there by the shop. Let's go over there. And there's a turtle in our yard. Where in the world the turtle came from, I don't know. Mind you, there are berry vines, there's a ditch, there's a pond like a little farther away on someone else's property. There are lots of leaves and hills and stuff to travel across. I do not know where this turtle came from. I left that on Facebook, and a lady told me that in Hawaii, because she's from Hawaii, in Hawaii, when people see turtles, this means that a past loved one is saying, hello, you are protected, I love you, I'm thinking of you. And I thought that was pretty cool because, hello, my grandma just died. So that was weird. And where did the turtle come from? Pretty cool. And another instance that we had was, oh, let me turn on my lava lamp. Well, not my lava lamp, but my highlight, the Himalayan salt lamp. Anyway, so then I always ask, you know, for the angels or past loved ones to watch the house if we're gone. And even the owners of this house who made it, I asked them too, because, you know, energy is energy. And they were good people, and I know they like the house and they want to take care of it and keep it safe. So I'll ask them. And their names were Vern and Violet. And one time I was in the shower, I got out one morning because I was getting ready for work, and my daughter's door was open. I've told this story before. My daughter's door was open, and she never opens her door. She likes to close, and she's right across the bathroom. And I was like, oh, maybe she has to go to the restroom, or maybe she's in the kitchen getting water. And I'm like, no, she's sleeping, so I'll just leave the door open. Maybe she was cold. So I just kept it open. And that morning she got up, and then she's like, Mom, why was my door open? I'm like, oh, honey, I don't know. I thought you opened it. She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Then the next day or so, the back door, we have another bedroom that way, and we close that door because it gets really cold in that bedroom. And I like to keep it closed. So I was in the front room, and I came towards the back of the house to get something, and that door was open. I was like, I did not open that door, and no one's here. Why is that door open? Whatever. So I told Rod about it, both instant. I told him about the doors, and he's like, well, you know, it's probably Violet because she and Vernon always wanted to keep the house warm, and they were probably trying to keep whoever's in those rooms warm, and, you know, keep your baby warm and keep the back door warm, room warm. And I was like, oh. So then later on, I had a talk with Violet. I was like, okay, Violet, Vernon, if it's you, I thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. But try not to, don't do that anymore, okay? Because you're freaking my daughter out and you're freaking my family out. And it's like unnerving. So please don't do that. But you know what I mean? You can really relate or just kind of connect with them, because energy is energy. It's all around us. And, you know, you don't have to be afraid. Just accept it and just be like, okay, hey, whatever, you know. I know you used to live here and I asked you to watch over it, but I'm fine now. You don't need to do that. So, and, you know, you have free will, and no one can encroach upon your free will. And if you don't want it, just ask. So I did, and it stopped. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But that's all I have right now, and I do have more maybe later I can give you. But I just wanted to share those stories with you. It seems like I had another one. Oh, you guys, I wanted to tell you this one dream I had the other day. Okay, subconsciously, you know, your dreams talk to you. Your subconscious is talking to you through your dreams. Well, I had this weird dream that my husband and I were in the Himalayas, and we were on top of this mountain that had a stone structure, no windows, air was flowing through, and an old man was giving us a tour of the place, and we were gonna go down into this narrow passageway, and I was like, no way, I'm claustrophobic, no way, and I woke up. That was weird. But then all of a sudden I had this corner shop, and I was selling dog food, and it was in red bags, and it said raw on the front. So red, raw dog food, right? Whatever that was, but it was dry dog food. And there was this old man. I was like, hey, yeah, you know, you can get 2 bags for 40 bucks. Let's go ahead and do that. He's like, okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. And so then this one man was there, and he's like, hey, my 12 gauge bucket racker is broken, or whatever it was. I don't know what this was. I'm like, what's a 12 gauge bucket racker, or whatever, you know, dreams are. And he's like, and I don't take lightly to this. I'm thinking, okay, whatever. And I'm just like, okay, thinking about my customers at work. And he lit a lighter and started pointing at me. He's like, you need to fix this for me. And my subconscious mind, this is what I did. I was like, you put your finger back. You don't point at me. I don't care if you're older. You don't disrespect me. I don't care if you say I have to have respect for you because you're older. You never point at me, right? Right? I'm like that in my dream. I woke myself up, guys, because I said, look, if you don't like it, you can get down. You can get the F out. I'm telling you guys, I had that in my dream. I woke myself up. My husband woke up and he was laughing. He's like, boy, you're mean. Who were you talking to? I'm like, babe, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying to find my eyeliner. But I thought, you know what? If my subconscious is talking to me, I wonder if like the customers at work are getting on my nerves or something. And I just thought that was so weird. But yeah. Oh well, I can't find it. So anyway, let me know some of your dreams, and I've had some really crazy dreams lately, and I think I don't want them anymore. But yeah, I wanted to share those with you, and I wish all of you love and light. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back. Please consider subscribing. If anything resonated here with you, thumbs up, and please share. So I will see you guys in another video. Bye!